Eric, how you feeling?
Feeling amazing, man.
How confident were you when the judges were reading the scores?
I was like a good 75, because he did take me down, but I just felt like he didn't really do anything. He just laid on me, and I'm happy that they're making that more of an issue. Like, you just can't lay on somebody. We're in a fist fight, and I think I was more trying to fight or bringing the fight to him the whole fight, all 3 rounds.
It's been only a couple minutes since your fight, obviously, but how do you feel about your performance?
Every fighter always criticizes their performance, right? But I got the win, but there's things in myself, even during the fight, I'm like, fuck, I need to work on that. Oh, sorry for my language. Dang, I need to work on that. And, I was kind of in there like, he's right there. Like, I'm not doing what I usually do, like doing my feints. And, but, there's always room for improvement, and that's how I am already. Just always trying to improve, learn and improve.
You come out in the first round, you drop him quickly. Did you think?
Man, what if that was the fight? Man, the Lord would have blessed me with that one. The universe would have gave me that one, man. But, Cody Brundage is a tough guy. I know he's had a couple of issues they say about his fights, but, man, I've been looking at that dude before I was fighting him, which is crazy that I'm fighting him. But he's a tough dude, man. I believe he's a tough dude, man. So
he hit you with a pretty good knee in the second round. Were you hurt at all from that?
No, I didn't really feel it. The one thing I felt was there was an overhand he caught me with, and then at the end of the third round, he hit me with his knuckle, and I felt those two. But the knee, no.
Can you talk about how this fight came together? It was just like
Dude, I was on my Airdyne. I was in strength conditioning, preparing just in case if the UFC called me later in October. That's what my management said. Shout out to Jason, one of the best managers. So I just started my little mini camp that I do, and Crouch came in and was like, hey, man, where's your weight at? And I was like, where do you want me to be at? And he's like, you might be fighting. And I'm like, oh, I might be fighting next week, like the next week. And I'm like, all right, cool. I just got done doing some strength conditioning. He's like, no, you be fighting this Saturday. I said, oh, okay, I got to pay rent. Let's go. It's first of the month.
So with that being said, was it a tough weight cut, even though it was at 205?
No, it wasn't a tough one, but I definitely had to lose a good amount of weight. You know what I mean? Like, I usually walking around already when I'm 185, like 210. So I wasn't far from that. But it was an easy recovery, I would say.
Was there any hesitancy taking this fight?
No. Once you don't say no to UFC, and where I'm at in my career, I can't say no. And no, there was, like I just said, man, I had to pay my rent, bro. So I needed that. So I was happy that they considered me stepping in on 4 days' notice.
Take me back to the UFC debut and the kind of the events leading up to that. Obviously, you were supposed to fight Tough Enough. You get this call. I believe you lost your job a couple days before.
No, man, I was actually out of a job for like 3 weeks at the time. Our contract came up at the job. I didn't get fired, didn't get caught smoking or nothing like that. They just ended the contract for the company, and I told myself, like, all right, well, I'm gonna focus on this next fight coming up and take that earning and pay my stuff and do this, and then start looking for something, because at that point in time, I didn't really know where my career was going to go. And, I was very happy and blessed that they gave me a call, dude. So.
Yeah, so you're like, don't have a job, and then you get this call from the UFC. Just what was, like, the reaction?
I was stoked, bro. Like, I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, man, bro, all these years, all this grinding, all these, me and my wife going at it, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you know, you know. You got kids, you're married, you know how it is in this game. When the struggle is real, it's very real. Hopefully, I was blessed to be around some good people that have helped me out, you know what I mean? And seen the potential in me. And, man, I was very happy that I got in there. I was very happy I got the call. And at that time, like I said, at that point in time, I didn't care who it was. It was just, you don't say no to UFC, bro. And I took that, been hearing that since I was 16, bro. So.
Obviously, you lost that debut, but you win tonight. And how does it feel to finally get a win in the UFC?
Man, it feels good. It feels like a dream come true, man. Like, yeah, bro. Yeah, went through a lot.
Yeah. When would you like to return?
Well, they said I'm suspended for 30 days. So I'm going to definitely go back to the lab and train and support my other teammates that got fights coming up. Cannonier fights next weekend. On Ho fights on the Dana White Contender Series again. Happy to watch him. And Alec Lorenz is fighting again. And he's fighting on the Dana White Contender Series too. So I'm going to get back to the lab and do as much help as I can for them.
Yeah, and the last thing for me is, how does it feel to have Jared? Obviously, he's fighting next week in a big fight, to come out and corner you on short notice.
For one, I appreciate him coming out here and doing that, and dude, having Jared in your corner, the aura is just different. It's like, yeah, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't fucking up. Let me stop cussing, sorry. It's just that energy, man, just my whole crew that I have, Rob Emerson and Crouch. I just love the energy, the aura, just always, I don't like that, all that stuff, love it. But, yeah.
Obviously, it's been a long, painful journey at times, so congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Win.
Eric, congrats on the win. Just one quick one for me. Reflecting on the season that you're in, it was just your wife's birthday just the other week. You got a family you're trying to provide for, and everything like that. How do you, how is a win tonight? What does that mean to you?
Well, my wife is going to be happy because then that means I can go do something for her birthday, because we was not able to do it for her birthday. But like I said to him, man, it means a lot to win. It means a lot to go through what I went through and my family, and pretty much putting my family through shit, putting my family through stuff. And that's more of what that's got to me, that I appreciate this win a lot more. So, yeah.
Eric, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Even more so with the short notice, long notice, eviction notice. You won. That's all.
I like that.
Let's get it. What was the talks like?
Glad it was an eviction notice, though.
No, you avoided all that. What were the talks like in between rounds 2 and 3, where even us watching Cage side or somebody on TV was like, man, this fight might be on the table for the guy who gets that third round? How did your team keep you composed? What did they say to get you right?
Stay busy. My coach after that first round, he said, "What are you doing? You dropped him in the first round, bro. Go at him. Stop waiting. Believe in yourself, man. You're faster than this guy." And I came out in the second round hard. I thought about what happened on my debut, and I said, "This ain't gonna happen again. I'm just fuck whatever. We're fighting. Whatever happens, happens." I came in here in this fight. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just gonna fight. If it looks ugly, it looks ugly. If it looks pretty, it looks pretty. But I'm not gonna stop because I need that win.
That's awesome, man. And I love the pace you kept, especially in that third round, that crucial round. You had him on the back foot. And that's not a good look for a guy trying to win a round.
Yeah.
For the guy controlling and that octagon control, you really cemented it there. You were just critical about yourself, like every fighter is, every MMA guy, girl. Give me something good, something that you're proud of tonight, that you were like, you know what, I got this win, but also tonight I did.
Dude, I dropped him in the first round. And we were back there working that, we were working that, the elbow. Oh my God, the elbow, man. I was hearing my Cannonier saying, "Elbow!" And I'm thinking like when he dropped RoboCop, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to do the same thing. And also what was a good moment to me is that his coach is yelling, "He's only doing stuff on the left side." So I threw a right hand kick up to the face, and then we both laughed because he knew I heard his coach, and I was like, yeah. So there were some things that were good, but it could have been a lot better. That too, right off the bat, could have ended the fight.
Man, you'll get him next time. Get that 50,000. Last for me, I was really feeling that walkout song, man. Tell me why you
like
chose
that?
Yeah, what's that? Talk to me about that one.
Sometimes when I fought Maki, and I went out to this Halloween song. You know what I mean? And this fight, I came off of a loss, and when I came out to the song out there, I was just trying to relate to the fans. But this one, I just really wanted to be just like, I don't know, cold, just cold. And that song, me and my wife likes that song. My wife was like, "You should do this song." And my kids don't like it that much because it's kind of scary. But yeah, I like that song because it put me in that Michael Myers, let's go. I'm ready to go, bro. Whatever happens.
Well, I guess we just found your walkout song.
Maybe, man.
Sure. Congrats on the win. Good job tonight.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, man.
I know it's a short notice fight, but like you said, this is Cody Brundage. You've seen tape on him. Was there any particular game plan going in tonight, or was it just about trying to just get out there and just throw some hands?
The game plan was to watch out for some shit and hit him, make him pay, and don't stop moving my feet. Don't stop. You know, there was some exchanges that I know. The brawling that was not supposed to happen at all. I was not supposed to brawl with him and do all that stupid shit, but definitely just being defensive and be ready to attack and be ready to wrestle. Be ready to wrestle.
I know you didn't want to get in the brawl. I know as spectators, the brawling was really fun to watch. I could definitely tell both you guys were ready to give it all in there, you know, so it was a lot of fun. And it seemed both you guys benefited. The refs a lot now seem to, if you guys get locked up in these clinches along the cage, they will separate.
Yeah, man.
They separated both you guys. Do you like that they're doing that a little bit more so
Yeah,
now?
but they separated because of him, not because of me, right? I can't remember. Oh, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I do, man. It's a fight, you know. Sometimes I don't think we mean to do that. It's just that you have to realize we train all day. You know, we're training these positions, and sometimes we get caught up with like being right there because we're used to training like this, and not realizing, like, oh, I can break off. You know what I mean? Like this is not my teammate. You know,
Yep.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm happy that they do that, and I'm happy that they also, if you take somebody down or if you hold somebody, you have to advance. You can't just hold someone.
I was going to say, because in some of those exchanges, I was looking at Cody, he was grabbing you, but it looked like he wasn't doing much. And I couldn't tell if he was still a little bit hurt from the first shots that you did in the round one, or was it a matter of the short notice was showing up in those exchanges?
Maybe, but you know, I watched a lot of his film, and what he does is he'll sit there and just chill and wait till you make a mistake. And then he'll explode. So I was trying to be cautious with that. That's why I wasn't throwing too many elbows to the face, because I knew he was trying to take my leg. He was trying to drag my leg out. You know what I mean? And I should have just moved my hips away. But he had a pretty good, I don't know, too much thinking.
Well, congrats on the victory, and I was just going to let you know, back here at post-fight interviews, you can let the colorful language fly. It's all good. We ain't on broadcast, so you can say whatever you want. But congrats on the victory. It was a great fight.
Thank you.
Well, that was one for me. When you heard that 30-27 to Brundage, what was going through your head?
I said, please, Lord, give me this. I need this, man. I got to pay my bills, and I don't want to go to work. I want to do this full time. Please, Lord, and universe, energy, everything. And they came. They spoke with me, man. They said, all right, bro, we got you. So I appreciate it. Still a tough fight. Cody's a good guy, man.